Welcome back. We want to talk about in this video for statement. For statement, it's just like an if statement. This is for statement. Now let's get started. For open and closing before we start. Okay, this is here. Okay, now let's get started. Why error? Any error? No error. Now for open. Okay, now let's get started. Now this is it. Now let's get our program kicking. Now this is what we're going to do here. Declaring what data type. Let's say x. Let's assign value. Let's say 0. Now let's close the statement. Let's start again, like x, let's continue, like let's get started. Now x is lesser than or equal to, let me say 5. Let's close the statement, which is true. Yes. Now we always do increment. X multiplication sign. Multiplication is times it. This is what we call addition sign. Sorry, addition. Just add this. Now this sign you are seeing, this operator you are seeing here, do not mind. This operator you are seeing here is increment. Incremented by 1. Increment by 1. Anytime you see this type of thing, a variable, and beside the variable, whether before and after, is known as what? Increment. This variable is known as what? Increment. Increment by 1. In previous video we also talked about it. Increment by 1. Now print this out for me. Just do this out for me. Now dot print ln. Now okay, let's call the variable just x. Call the variable, this is it. Now this is it here. Is there error? Yes, there's error. Why this dot? Now this is it here. Out dot. Now this is it. No error. Now Control X. You can Control X. Now this is how it runs. Now it counted for me from 0 to 4, 5. Why is it 5? Now incremented by 1 because of this increment here. That is why increment it. Let's see. Let's take a note of it. Okay, there's a program here. This is what I asked. Now this is it. Now I say this is the word here. Now for int, which is data type, I place what variable and I assign what value to the variable. Now do comparison here. Let me give it space. Do a comparison. I close it. I end this statement. I continue on that new statement. X is lesser than or equal to 5. Please, if it's true, increment it by 1. I told you what to mean of that. Increment it by 1. Now let's see if we remove increment. What will happen if we have 0 to 5? Which, if we count by orderly, is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is an array form. Now let's run this, removing of the increment, which is going to bring out 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It will keep running. It will keep running. Not termination of the program, but let's terminate the program. Now already terminate the program. With the increment, the program could stop running. Well, I just increment by 1. It's supposed to show 0 to 4. Then by an array, the 0 is also known as 4 to 5. Now this is what we are trying to say here. Just imagine I say 1. Now let's run. What will happen? We will increment it what? Still by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the 5 is in the orderly because I'm saying start counting what from 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I say start counting from 0, let's see what will happen. It will give me 6. Now start counting from 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now remember, because we are saying from count from 0. Let's say count from what 3. Let's see what will happen. it will start giving me 3, 4, 5. Stop here. Is it lesser than or equal to 5? Stop at 5 points. If I increase this to 6, it will give me what? 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's see what will happen. It will give me 3, 4, 5, 6. That is how to use for statements. Now I call it force the statement to do this. That's what I call it. Yeah, force the statement, like give it some force. I'm gonna blow you. I'm gonna like, okay. See you in the next video.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.